Arsenal are winning the league for Gooner Queen Elizabeth. The late Queen was an Arsenal fan. Arsenal are going to win the league right after her death. When Queen Elizabeth was coronated in 1953, the winner of the Premier League that season was Arsenal. The year Queen Elizabeth was coronated was 1953. 70 years later, the Queen died. Arsenal won the league when we had the last coronation. Arsenal are the team of the royals. It is King Charles himself is not an Arsenal fan, but King Charles is a fan of the Clarets. He's a huge Burnley fan, which is interesting because they have Vincent Company right now. They're in the FA Cup quarterfinals against Manchester City. And it is Burnley right now that are winning the championship, are going to get promoted to the Premier League next season. Burnley are in first place. So this season is all a tribute to the Royals, and what September the 8th tells us the relationship between September the 8th and May the 6th. Just over 34 weeks later, the King is getting coronated. Arsenal FC is Gematria 34. It is also Newcastle, the Magpies have Gematria 34, and that's who Arsenal happens to be playing that week. Will Arsenal win the league away at Newcastle? Is Arsenal supposed to dominate the headlines? Well, we'll see if it happens on the day that the King is coronated, or if it just has to happen sometime outside of the coronation. So we see right here Newcastle, and then maybe the following week against Brighton or something. I mean, this is a home game, so we'll see if it comes down to the last three matches, or if they can win the league on the day that the King is sworn in. And it's certainly possible. We'll see if it's the case or not. We can probably find out quickly right here. Brighton FC is Gematria 57. It is a Charles III that has Gematria 57. Maybe Arsenal can defeat. Maybe Arsenal can win the league against Brighton, if not against Newcastle, because Charles III has Gematria 93, and once we scroll up to the calculator, Charles III has Gematria of 93. It is Brighton that has Gematria of 93. And Roberto De Cherby, the manager of Brighton, also has Gematria of 93. So maybe 35 weeks after Elizabeth's death, the Gunners win the league. Gunners is Gematria of 35. Let's see what league title that would be for Arsenal at that time. Just going to their list of honors. Mouse is stuck. Let's just call that the end of the video, or maybe not. Let's see how many league titles. So it'll be their 14th Premier League title. The King Charles is king of 14 other sovereign territories. Be their 14th Premier League title.